drop the beat.
And we're live. Well, let's see. Live scene, which is black.
Which is the game.
Should be black, right? But now it should be like clouds and stuff.
Okay, so Adam will be the one playing. I attempted to play this game.
Oh man! Oh,
it's
good.
working.
Good.
It's working. Relax. I'm not a huge fan of mouse and keyboard controls when it comes to like, what do they call it? Third-person video games or
race cars.
What? I don't even understand the diss.
No, it wasn't. I was just thinking of like a random thing.
Oh.
To be like the wrong thing when you're asking for the thing.
I thought you were looking for a sick burn.
No.
No, you're not good at those.
What? Man, you better have the CDC and the fire department on speed dial, dude. My sick burns are so sick.
Alright. So Adam's gonna show us all how it's done as far as playing Witcher games goes. This is his favorite one, right?
This is my favorite Witcher game. I like it probably like twice as much as the third game. The third game is good, but the problem with it is when I fell in love with Geralt as a character in the books, and in the books he really has to fight for every single victory. And you know, playing the beginning of the third game and the second game, the whole second game, you feel like Geralt when you're having trouble and when you really have to rely on your own skill. And then once you start getting abilities that make things easier for you, it makes you feel less like Geralt and more like generic sword guy. And like, I like playing as like a generic battle mage too, but since it's The Witcher, I want to feel like Geralt. And like, I wouldn't mind these people making just an open world RPG where I can just have like a power fantasy or whatever. But and like I don't mind playing RPGs where it's leveling up is the main thing and like building a character strategically is the main thing. But because this game has the option to have so much skill involved, way more skill than like Dark Souls, just in like how you have to maneuver and like all the inputs you're doing. I don't have fun leveling up, and that's a problem in an RPG, especially like The Witcher 3, where there's so much content. So much content. There's so many quests. There's too many quests, because then you start doing all the quests and you level up super high, and then you're like cheating, and stuff stops getting fun, and like, yeah, I don't know. And like I had it on max difficulty, and I had some really fun fights. And it was kind of fun exploring, but every time I was exploring, I was like, man, I hope I don't run into too many enemies. I don't want to level up too high. I just want to look at this castle. So, and then...
to some extent, I get that.
Yeah, and then there's like really like 3 sets of armor that are acceptable to use in the third game. One for each of the schools of The Witcher, but like the bear, was it Griffin is the magic one, and then like cat is cool rogue one. I didn't really like how they looked entirely, so I don't know. I like this character. I don't know if he's in the third game. The third game is super popular, way more popular than this one.
Oh yeah, of course.
People complain about this game not being...
Yeah, I'll make the dialogue choices.
Oh yeah, Trish is going to be my dialogue choice master. Except for the one where he asks you what order you want to play the tutorial.
Yeah,
I just want to play it in order.
This game also plays off the trope of, you might be wondering how I got here. Well, it's kind of a funny story.
Yeah. I thought she had a neat character design, Vess.
She looks like the character that you would think has a neat character design.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like whenever I see like tomboyish punk girls, you're always like, that looks interesting.
I don't think so.
Bring something to drink.
No.
Yeah, I don't think
I mean,
so.
you think that the shaved sides haircut looks interesting. Not attractive, but interesting.
Yeah.
Which also kind of fits into that category.
That's true. Yeah, because I think short hair is super ugly.
special forces for a
Yeah,
while.
there's something really attractive about long hair on a girl. Especially, like, your hair where it's all, like, super long.
Right now it's all...
Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Through it.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I'll get too angry.
Skinny and hanged. Just like that. For nothing.
And no one's even here to hear the story.
No, somebody's watching.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, one person's up on the stream. I mean,
Welcome.
besides me.
Welcome, lurker. I won't tell anyone.
Alright, so this is the order,
Just so we're
yeah.
clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle.
Yeah.
Foltest is not someone who refuses.
Wonder if anyone's gonna get, like, mad at us talking over the dialogue.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. I've played that intro so many times.
I know. And,
Yeah.
like, I've already seen it too, so...
I always skip this cutscene, so, like... Because it's so long. I don't know.
Well, that's what they call story-heavy video
Yeah.
games, yeah.
I've done the intro of this game a bunch of times. Full playthrough, though, I have only done, I think, 3? I don't know if I finished, like, the 3rd one. I did... My first playthrough was my favorite, and I'm going to do the same thing I did in the first playthrough. I did...
Whoa, demonetized.
Yeah. Oh, is that a thing? Like, should I skip it? Because she is super naked.
Who cares?
Okay.
We're already demonetized. Might as well show
Yeah.
show the chat some nipples.
So... She...
Witcher, are you up?
I feel like he would be more scared of taking a peek at her. Because she can, like, kill the shit out of people.
Yeah, right. Well, then again, it's not like he can exactly knock on a tent.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
Can I need it?
Pleasant day to you, milady.
Hopefully it doesn't echo.
Witcher.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about echo. Ooh, what was that?
It's the minimum.
Oh, gotcha.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
I think you muted it. Yeah. You can turn the speaker up, it's okay.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children
Yeah.
are still
I'm just waiting for the comments to be like, all wars are stupid. We should just, like, hug each other and, like, have therapy.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know.
Yeah.
Just in the other world, the smartest and
We should just let people be genocided. We should never go to war ever.
Yeah. So that's, like, consistent with the books where he's like, I'm not a soldier, I don't fight in battles, etc. So he should be bitching and moaning about...
of course, yeah. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I think part
There's
of
a lot of stories that go at that angle that, like, all war is bad no matter what you're fighting for.
Yeah. So, note to know, see the dark, like, yellow over there? That concludes. So the white ones you can select, but only if you do it before you do the final one.
Gotcha. Alright.
I don't know if you can pick both of the white ones, but if you pick the gold one, that ends this, like, vein and continues the conversation onward.
Nice.
Scout swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Skeletal unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A
So,
dragon in the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt.
so something interesting. He's wearing alchemist's gloves, which is, like, the best item in the first game.
Or it could be a forktail.
I think it's the best item in this game. I think I kept those, like, the whole game.
The scout
And I think it's interesting that they give you the benefit of the doubt if you don't import a save, and they give you the alchemist gloves.
Right.
The
Choose all the options.
Out of the autopsy.
It gives you 2 when you pick up a plant or something.
Medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch
Alright,
of
that's good.
amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as
Man, it
you.
makes me nervous streaming Witcher, because I know that when chat does does come around, immediately they're going to start asking questions about the show.
I
And
don't
you're
wanna
going to be
talk
like,
about the
no!
I do not want to talk about the show. Goddamn.
I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out.
It's interesting to know there's a Witcher anime now, though.
A king's Witcher now. But
That could be
masters
good.
as fickle as the coals
Well,
they
I
ride.
believe in Japan. I think
They
really,
make bad stuff, too.
I think really you're not going to get like a super pure Witcher experience unless you just read the original short stories. I think even I haven't finished the series of novels. The short stories are really where Geralt belongs. He's very similar to like Conan in that way, where like a longer story isn't quite what you need as opposed to several individual short stories.
Yeah.
It's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
So, background on who Triss Marigold is. That's the redhead here.
That one, yes.
She, so Geralt's original love is Yennefer of Vengerberg. Let's fuck. Oh.
I'll join you later.
Oh, hey, whoa, sensitivity is fucking crazy!
Yeah, you want to fix that?
I still remember the take all button in this game, it's spacebar.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me vomit.
Okay. I may need the sensitivity to go.
Isn't there like a sensitivity button on the mouse that you can
Oh,
just use?
that's right.
Because I have fancy mouse now.
Gamer.
Gamer.
Okay, that's way too slow. Alright, this is probably gonna be good. That first view you get, let me fucking slap a fat screenshot down.
Sausaberg says, challenge Triss to Gwent.
Dude. Wait. Oh, God, that's in the third game. Fuck. We gotta play the third. Man, if we play the third game on
Play all the
stream,
games, I guess.
Trisha's gonna be like, why are you only playing. Shut up! I need to collect more cards! I swear to God, I open up the Witcher 3 and I just play like 10 hours of Gwent. And then like you play the Gwent standalone and it's not the same because you're playing against like real people. It's just not the same. I just want to play against the Nilfgaardian ambassador and fucking take all his money. So yeah, Gwent is really, really cool, really well designed, but I don't want to play the fucking balanced, like, only online can't beat up bots thing. Because even if you win, I feel like, sorry. Yeah, see, I'm getting two of everything. This is the Alchemist gloves. Herbalist gloves, whatever. Fucking piece of shit. More
Nice.
leather boots. What do I have any like other items or something? Hey, Blue Stripes combat jacket? Why?
Well, it's a flashback. I don't know. Doesn't like all this stuff get taken from you at some point?
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I think I used this.
That's very fancy. You looking styling over here.
Alright, I'll go with it.
Like the book on the belt.
Alright, so
It's a
my
good touch.
neuroses insist that I save. Let me just make sure that quick save and quick load are what I want. Yeah. F5, F9. Guys, get used to F5, F9 happening quite a lot because I'm going to die a lot. This is on max difficulty. Not max difficulty. Max difficulty makes it so you can't, like, come back if you die.
Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
Yeah.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatree.
Routine.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off.
I'd like it beforehand.
Right.
I thought I can give you any cutthroat in.
You sure?
Sure as you.
And that's it.
That's full test.
No.
Fine.
Truth be told,
Alright.
I thought he was going to give me money.
Well, he's a bad guy. Anyone who won't give me money is a bad person.
We know each other.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I can't remember what I was supposed to pick.
as did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a
What
rock.
are you...
He can still be a beast in battle. Besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is Newborn.
You can't save during conversations, right?
I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten itself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
Mm-hmm.
What rape?
You trapped Esbert. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress.
Yeah, not you. I'm not gay.
The sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. Dragon.
Who was the sword?
Raven-haired she was.
Conifer or some such.
What's the problem?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of
A soldier's honor for...
the very core of the matter, Witcher. Was you ain't casting an ex.
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
Reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said.
Okay. Where'd you get
Yeah,
it?
it's just a bird. It's just a social experiment, bro.
Trolled suit and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this
Ooh,
shrine.
Dice Poker is the game in this game.
Smiling all.
And it didn't come back for the third game, but it is pretty fun.
Shut it! Boaz.
Shut up.
One of the
You don't know nothing.
went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
Who knows what goes on?
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. Oh, the wonders we saw. But the amulet,
Though it failed to protect...
aye, true.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe the amulet is unlucky.
I told you as much.
Wait a minute. We owe the witch.
But we're broke.
Fancy the amulet, Witcher. It might draw.
Right.
You want his gift?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the question: should I take the amulet or not? You make the choices.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this amulet because
Okay. So the amulet might be cursed.
because you skipped through all the dialogue.
Yeah. Sorry, I just done this too much. Okay. So he has an amulet. They're asking, should we have him go into battle with just the amulet, or should we have him wear armor? I've done the thing so he wears armor, so then he lives through the battle. Should I take the amulet or leave it with them? The amulet might be cursed, but it might also be protective. It's kept him from danger, but it could have also drawn the danger to him and then protected him from the danger. You see, like, the fallacy? So it's like...
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. That's a common thing in, like, the different stories. It's like, well, how do you know if it's cursed or if it's helping you? Because it could have brought the danger and then protected you from it or whatever. So... Or you could have just happened to not die. So what do you think? Do we take the amulet or not? I can't remember what the right choice is.
I guess no.
Alright, no chance.
I have problems enough as...
Witcher, you available for normal business?
Yeah.
Well, cause we...
I sounded. Wait.
Skip the cutscene.
Sorry. More
It's okay.
herbs. Ooh. Hey, give me that shit.
The way I see it, you'll never walk again.
Stop bothering me.
Care for a shot before you leave
Free
the
stuff.
Don't you drink?
Yes, give me the free stuff. Herbs. I need more herbs.
I need the good stuff, man. Give me that soup. I need to pull the herbs from that soup.
Oh, yeah, you can light or extinguish torches. And that includes like campfires and stuff. That's just decoration.
Ah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Anyone got any more booze? Hey, wasn't it you who defeated the Grandmaster?
I got the shakes. I'm fiending for ooh. Place of power? Ah, dicks.
Trebuchets are fucking pounding the
Shouldn't
pop
have
out
done
of them.
It well, it only has like a 5-minute duration, so it's like I'm never gonna be done with my dice poker addiction before.
It's the best part of all video games is the gambling mini games inside it.
Yeah, Gwent is so fun. The standalone game is not that fun. It makes me like anxious because they're like, you want to pay real money to buy more Pokemon cards? It's like, no,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's not good.
Then you have to like, Can I, like... Okay. I don't need to save in advance for this because this is just like a test of skill. So dice poker, how it works is the more times that you win, the more times that you win the more times you win, the better you get. And the way they explain how you're getting better is because you're getting better at cheating without getting caught. So how you cheat without getting caught is saving and loading. So just the raw times you win increases how good you are at the game and the people that you can beat. So you really have to save scum in order to... Okay, wait, this is just for 2 coins? Okay, let's relax. You don't have enough money to make that worth my time. But
You're too poor for me.
That's how you win. You just have to keep the coin on the thing.
I got you.
It's not too tough.
Right.
Got someone playing some gambling going on? Who's got the dice? Does anyone have the dice?
I think someone has the dice.
Did you play dice poker or just arm
I
wrestling?
feel like I might have.
I don't know.
Well, there's still some area you haven't explored, right? Or is that just going to lead you to the...
I don't know. We went over here. Okay, I can't run.
That's always a pain when you can't run in games.
I mean, it's auto running, but if I can like cool walk. I think you can assault people if you want here, but I think they just kill you.
Yeah.
Alright. Slap down a quick save. Dice. Gambling? Anyone?
Yeah. I think this is just leading to the fight.
Mushroom.
Yeah.
Stuff. Okay. Get to the fighting.
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency.
Oh, you know what?
For dice poker.
We're gonna do it. Boys, we're gonna hit the guy with the plume.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
A beautiful day for battle.
Oh boy.
Fear not, Excellency. We're out.
I believe in you.
Check out these sexy trebuchets.
They are pretty sexy. Sax flowing in the wind.
Yeah, they're not really well depicted. They should be like hammocks, sort of.
Right. Oof. Man, my toes getting cold. Gotta sit in my legs.
So yeah, you always have to be careful not to skip their dialogues.
Finally, traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today.
Dude, shut up.
And you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen.
Aren't we here because you were too busy getting laid?
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon.
Up to a mile away. I have that like... That could be my ringtone.
Oh, the other Adam is on chat. Playing with an old save bonus.
I am not. However, with no like bonus data or whatever, they give you the alchemist's gloves. And the...
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
Oh, did you ever select a difficulty?
I hit dark instead of it. Insane is harder, but if you die, you're dead permanently.
Oh, yeah. That just sounds like a bummer.
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Ah! My god.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency. I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit those.
Look at this guy with the cool hat and glasses.
You know what that's called?
What?
A chaperone.
Chaperone.
Or a chaperone. I don't know.
Norman Sadel. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha!
That's a really big helmet.
For your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you to Curian of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Yeah, I think that's called a Morion. the helmet he has?
Yeah.
Apparently that's historically accurate. They
were really that big, yeah.
No, I mean just crossbow guys having enough money to have. Okay, let's. Man, this is.
Yeah, they really want to blast you with the sick soundtrack, huh?
Okay, maybe that'll fix it. Let me do a quick save so we can save scum this.
Forgive my cat.
We're gonna figure out.
But,
how to use this.
What fate awaits the royal bastards when they're my children?
It is actually possible to
one more time,
hit it, right?
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely...
Adam says, have you played the classic Deus Ex games, the original and Deus Ex Invisible War?
No, I should though. I own them. I got them on sale or whatever. I really liked the original Deus Ex. Some of the RPG mechanics I didn't like getting less experience for murdering people.
Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a...
I think that might have been my introduction to Cyberpunk. No, I knew about Cyberpunk before then, and then I was like, man, I wish there was a Cyberpunk game, and I just didn't know about the original Deus Ex.
Right.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know.
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Twisted an autopsy. It's possible it was a witcher.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had the medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass!
I've retried this so many times. Soldier Spyglass could also be my ringtone.
What's going on up there? The gods count at you, Barry!
I already don't feel like trying again if I miss.
Yeah, so much.
It's so annoying.
So much cutscene.
Oh no, you can skip it. I just...
Quickly! How much higher?
Alright, are you ready? It's fucking time. Well, you gotta do it high, right?
Let's see.
3 degrees.
Nearly 3 degrees.
Failure.
How is it too high?
I think they just play the same cutscene if you miss. But...
We're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
For years. I've shot him once before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We're doing it, people. We're going over the top.
I'm going as low as possible.
3 degrees.
Oh, it's 3 degrees. This guy.
Should I, look up a walkthrough to see where exactly you're supposed to be putting...
I don't know.
You know, they're just going to show the same exact cutscene no matter how low or high it is.
I understand. I'm just I'm trying to remember. I've done it before. I looked it up to see how you're supposed to shoot him.
No, which one?
Ballista. Just type in Ballista, they'll know.
Images. Maybe they'll show me the exact degree. Maybe not. They don't know. They don't know, Adam.
6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Alright, he's going right. And, okay. So it looks like he aims it over here.
So just put the center on him?
It's on the other guy, see?
Like here?
Yeah, that's where it looks like it's being aimed at. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Like.
Let's see.
1.5 degrees.
Oh, it's different. He said something different. 1.5 degrees.
There we go. But you see, how would you exactly know?
Yeah!
We did it! Woo!
Did we hit the bastard?
He's down.
One less traitor. Time to attack. Follow me, Witcher.
Fighting Count Echeverry, I'm pretty sure is like mega bugged, by the way. Because there's like a thing where it's like, alright, we'll fight one-on-one, and then everyone attacks you at once, and it's like, what? Cheating.
Yeah. No honor.
Dude, that book is nice. It's got like 2 little flasks on it.
I know, it's so cool.
Look at that. I got the achievement. Totally
Eagle Eye.
Totally earned that.
Yeah, definitely. Didn't look it up or anything.
Onward,
It's
Witcher.
totally
To
natural.
the top.
This is called a forced walk-in chat.
Oh god, I hate
Welcome,
those.
chat, to forced walk-in chat.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Yeah, I try
Nice
to
walk.
I try to time playing different games with like when I need the inspiration for different stuff.
Right. This will
So-
give you inspiration for fantasy.
It will, yeah.
Yeah.
I have plans.
That's fair. I have fantasy things to get inspired for myself.
Yeah, we're working on fantasy stuff.
Well, there's so much demand for fantasy right now. I feel
Good.
like I'd be a fool to not want to
Fantasy,
capitalize on
fantasy
it.
is fucking awesome. That's definitely my favorite genre. But I do love sci-fi, and
Oh, me too, of course.
I want to write sci-fi. I mean, I have written some sci-fi. I just haven't published any sci-fi, and I want to. I have a few.
You'll get there. I mean,
Yeah, I have a few different things. I worry though about people like seeing that I write fantasy and then being like, well, you don't have a master's degree in math, so how can you write sci-fi? Plus, you wrote fantasy, whatever. So I worry about that. Like
people want you to have more experience before getting your book.
I think people might be skeptical of like someone who isn't like a specialist, because I feel like I would be, but I guess the benefit of
You do a lot of research for the books that you write, though.
Mhm.
Like you look into stuff.
I do. I have a lot of like stuff. Man, I'm always just like taking notes on different stuff. Like piezoelectric crystals is like such a cool concept. It's like quartz is a piezoelectric crystal.
Right.
Striking it causes an electrical spark. Yeah. So like when you have those grill lighters, like the one that we had to use the other day, for a story we're not going to get into, what's going on in that is a metal spring is being pulled back and then slapped into a tiny piece of quartz, and that's why it starts the spark. It's not using flint or anything. And I was just thinking, like, that's such a cool like concept. Like, what if that was like super refined, and then you turn that into armor, right? And then you get like shot with like bullets or whatever, and then that charges up your suit or something like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was like working on like some RPG rules, and I was looking at different stuff for different kinds of mech suits, and that I thought was like an interesting idea. It was like piezoelectric plating underneath. Yeah, or like, there's a bunch of different things you could put there, especially if you make the tech level kind of like alt history, World War I, World War II, diesel punk or something.
Yeah, going off of like a fantasy thing, or even a modern fantasy thing, I guess, or no, fantasy. If you were to have one of those pyromancers that can only like use their fire powers if there's an open flame or something, they could spark up.
Or they like
quartz.
slam together
Yeah.
two crystal things. That'd be kind of cool. Or like, just an RPG mechanic. You have a staff, and then like by hitting melee attacking someone, you get like some spell points or spell slots or something.
Yeah, could be cool. Yeah, for sure. You have like a sword, and the sheath is made out of quartz or something, and then you unsheath it, it turns into a fire sword.
It would have to be impact though, not like friction. Okay.
Alright, have at 'em!
This part like makes me anxious because there's just like experience sacks lying around that can die if I don't get there quick enough. Oh, King Foltest, you. Experience points totaling 3. It's like nothing, but still like the. I'm so whenever I thought this game was gonna be linear, so I was like, oh man, I gotta get all the experience.
Right.
Even though it's like such a stupid like dichotomy, because like if I level up too much, I'm like, oh, I'm cheating. It's not good. But if I miss out on experience, I'm like, no, I need it. All the points.
Yeah, it's like leveling up in Dark Souls. You're like, I gotta grind. You don't understand?
It's fun just to like play the game, like just kill enemies, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then especially when they give you little points for doing it. Man, those arrows are such weird arcs. Isn't that like...
Yeah.
It's like they're just getting like shot super lightly and just getting dragged down by really, really heavy arrowheads.
Whee.
Yeah.
Like they're sliding down a water slide.
They'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
So Deus Ex, I've heard Invisible War is no good. What's happening?
They just like start you off auto walking.
Okay, we got any loot over here?
Got any herbs? Huh?
Good stuff. Got some. Oh, 4 oranges. We're rich. Oh, cloth.
There we go.
I'm never gonna figure out how to do the crafting. So this is all useless. I'm just gonna like sell this to some merchant.
Yeah. Well, still money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you can bet it. Win at some dice poker or whatever.
Infinite money. Okay, so I go down here. So we're probably gonna die a couple times here.
Well, why don't you save?
Yeah, I'm gonna save right here.
Alright.
So my favorite way to play is doing battle mage stuff, because I feel like pure sword was kind of like cheaty.
I also enjoy battle mage stuff.
Alright. I'm not used to the snapping. Okay. I deserve that.
It's okay.
Stand your ground!
Ooh, fancy.
Here we go. Okay.
Got some loot.
Oh, he's bleeding? I didn't mean to go, like, ooh. Someone shot me?
I guess so.
Is there an arbalist? I don't know where, can I save now? No, I can't save. In combat. I don't know where I got shot from. Is it, oh, there's guys over there.
Yeah, they're coming in the steps, I guess.
Okay. 3 of them? Not bad.
Time to get wild. You don't have anything to heal with you?
You regenerate.
Okay. So you just play the waiting game.
Well, I want him to come to me. I don't want to get shot by the...
No, that's fair.
No, what? I very clearly was not going for that guy. Oh, come on, man.
That's brutal.
I turned the camera so far. I'm just not used to snapping onto people. It has been many... Oh, wow, okay, I had to... First time you start the game, you have to hit 1 the first time you draw your sword, and then it, like, goes to the last thing that you drew. Goes to silver or steel or whatever. Oh no, you know what? I think it's automatic at some point, but the very first time you draw your sword, you really have to... I think you have to hit 1, and then it just kind of figures it out from there.
Kill the Witcher!
Oh.
Alright, nice. Clean. calculated.
Jeez. Power attack. Okay. Is that... Do I have to deal with that?
They're shooting at you, but you can keep going forward. This guy's running down, so you should probably get him. It is, like, bad if, I guess, people come up at you from behind while you're trying to deal with other people, but I don't think that there are...
Okay, good. Here.
Once, you know, you're out of their aggro range or whatever, I don't think that they'll follow you. Although I've been wrong before.
This is kind of weird, like, what's happening? Oh, no, no!
Oh, no!
He's not logging on! Ah! Dark Souls did out of there. Okay, blood to death. Can I...
Oh, man. Yeah, this guy needs to die.
Okay, so archers in this game, when they first like pull their sword out, they have some weird like priority where they don't get staggered by stuff, and that's my only complaint about like the jankiness of this game is
archers.
Yeah, archers.
Yeah.
I think their transition from this is called Mordhau or Murder Stroke. Which is now like a game, so everyone knows what it is. But it used to be some kind of like super nerd shit. Like that you can swing the sword by the blade.
Yeah.
Can I save now? Yeah, you can save that. Okay.
Oh, the other Adam says, Invisible War sort of has a Dark Souls 2 or Thief Deadly Shadows sort of thing going on with its reputation.
I've heard that, yeah.
A good game that's just not as good as the other games in the series.
Yeah. I've heard that. I've heard other people say that because the second game is newer and has all these improvements to the mechanics, it's better. I don't know what it's missing, whether it's like narrative or... So, slightly scummy thing is like I let myself fall out of combat by just being idle for a little bit, just so you know how I'm cheating. Let's not have you... Got an arbalist over there. But I think they friendly fire, so maybe this is like a good spot to be.
Oh, that guy's heavily armored. Oh no.
Man.
You got wall combo.
I was like not sure what the rules were, right? Because it was letting me just get cheap shots on the knights. I wasn't sure if it was like not allowed. Man, arbalists. Oh, that's where they are. All right. Well, they weren't there before,
I guess that
right?
makes sense.
Ooh. Okay, so power attack doesn't move forward in this.
Ah, no.
Overcommit. Jeez. Oh, this is like cheating. I just got like a lucky stun.
Yeah.
These are the real tough guys though, the shield guys.
Yeah, I imagine so. Shield enemies are 9 times out of 10 quite annoying.
See what I mean by the where they start drawing the sword and they get this like weird priority. Okay. Oh,
Whoa,
there
whoa,
he
whoa,
is.
whoa.
So these guys I don't really remember how to beat them, so I'll probably die a few times, but... Oh, there it is. I think, yeah, okay. If you get him to go down to one knee, you can, like...
Alright.
God, I love this game.
Okay, you're not picking up any of the loot.
Well, the wait till everybody dies first.
Alright.
Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna die. Okay, there we go. I can save, so now I know I can keep the loot. So, yeah, I think I played a lot of Dark Souls since I've played this game, and so I'm like really relying on the rolling a lot more than I used to.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it kind of puts you in that mindset of, ooh, I should always roll when I get nervous.
Yeah. So, most important thing you can ever pick up in this whole game, and the only thing you really need like to know, is that right over here there is a monk, and if you like go to him or whatever, new ability assassin. So it's a reference to Assassin's Creed, right? Monk jumping into hay bale. But it's super important because I don't know if I can like open my character menu or something. I don't know. It's inventory. How do I C for character? Yeah. So
Got a sphere grid.
Oh yeah. What is this? Oh, this is the general tree? Yeah, okay. There's somewhere they have like general skills attributes. Abilities now. Yeah, there we go. Damage dealt from attacking from behind. 25% plus. It's so important because like so often you should be rewarded for getting behind the enemy and getting that slice across their back. And you get rewarded in that they're open there, but also like I don't know. If you get all the way onto their back, that's good positioning. You should get a cookie. You wanna help me? You wanna help me click to cock the crossbow? Help! I can't.
Don't be a pussy, Adam. Click the mouse. Drop the.
Oh, you don't have aim or anything. It's just I'm watching. Ooh, can I save here? Oh, I cannot save it this time. All right. All right. Let me go for. Bitch boy first.
Be careful, don't get that stabbed.
Oh, you greedy little bitch.
No. No.
Or do I have an autosave? No, it's just my quick save. So, something you learn about like video games and stuff is that you should slap that quick save as often as you can.
Yeah. Always be paranoid is the lesson.
I think so, because you'll get very frustrated especially when games like go up in difficulty and stuff. You can't rely on like autosaves to like be there.
Yeah, you can click twice as good now because you learned.
I definitely am going to play the... Oh, this is different?
Yeah, well, you failed the first one because you didn't click all the way.
But there's, like... They spawn differently.
Yeah.
Where's the... Oh, they make it easier?
They make it easier.
No.
It does seem a little bit cheap,
feel
doesn't it?
Bad.
Oh, I shouldn't have clicked so good.
Or is the Knights the second part?
No, you didn't get that far. There you go.
Ah, this is... Oh, Jesus. Is he bleeding? So if anyone has read The Last Wish... what was it called? Lesser Evils? I hate that roll attack, it's so slow. Oh, what?
I know. It was like right between them.
How do you even like... So these guys can't defend against shit, so you always get those guys first, really.
Yeah. Basically just pinatas for you to whack. Nice.
I always like when you get the finisher at the end.
Yeah, it makes it very satisfying, especially when you're having trouble with the game, if you get to really fuck them up in a little cutscene.
I just mean, like, if you get the finisher right at the beginning, it's like,
yeah.
Like, I cheated, right? But then, if you get it as the last thing, I got this, right?
Yeah, you got the
Okay, just making sure. I don't want to go through the whole game and be like, oh fuck, I don't have the 25% boost. I should just commit Sudoku.
Sudoku.
Yeah. No, Axie, is it Yurden? Because I remember there's the fight with the Karen? Is that what it's called? It's like an octopus thing. Where she keeps on yelling, "Trap it with the Yurden!" while you're like losing for no reason that has to do with that. You're like, hey, why don't you shut the fuck up? Why don't you come down here and trap it with the Yurden, huh?
Yeah, right.
Huh?
You want to tell me how to fight, huh?
Trap it with the Yurden. Axie is... Oh, let me see. Yurden is mind control, right? Oh, no, Yurden is Axie is mind control. This one, yeah. And Quen is a shield. While you have Quen on, you can't regenerate magic. And then Igni is like fire, so if you want to do just raw damage. And there's certain monsters that are vulnerable to fire, so that's worth doing. I almost exclusively use Ard. Just because I like how it feels to like, in the middle of a fight, you like slice and then they're blocking and then you just open them up with another Ard. Or they're swinging at you and you can block by just blasting them with a shockwave. It's so satisfying. What the fuck you got me?
Yeah, that is accurate.
Jump and stab. Awesome. Okay.
Give me that sweet dead body loot.
Just taking people's clothes and like ripping it into rags. It's like, man, I'm gonna make such a cute dress later.
Your blood will be the perfect pattern.
Yeah, it is all pink, huh? Ah! 25% boost.
Hell yeah.
The door! Smash the door! Axeman!
Oh, now you can break
Nice.
doors. Later on, they're like chopping for 10 years to open up this like portcullis. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, man, I thought I could get between. Higher in that.
Did you save?
Yeah, of course. So anyway, if you've read I think it's called like Lesser Evils or something, the Witcher story where he like fights in the market, he does this like run around in circles thing. And so that's kind of what I don't know why I did that. It was stupid. I thought I would do the jumping into the...
Yeah. Ooh, man, getting cocky.
Thought I'd get that last stab in.
Yeah.
Armor enhancement. Cool. Thanks for the tutorial. I'm definitely going to do that on my tutorial armor. I'll get right on that, pal. There's an armor you get at some point that gives you an extra block of the magic stuff. Oh, that was the other thing. A lot of people were complaining because they were like, blocking doesn't work. So blocking used to be 100% damage reduction. You'd spend the stamina on the block, and then you.
Arian lava left. It will be no easy task. Surrender, Arian! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, King!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louise of the Old Bath.
What was I talking about?
Heir to these lands. Temper
Something.
With a sword.
Be careful. I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
Ooh, I gotta level up.
Nice.
I don't think I'm safe anywhere though. I cannot save this time. Rip. Items? Things? Collectibles?
Objects.
Stuff? It'd be probably good for them to like make a game where you play like a real fucking kleptomaniac. Because, like they like
Gotta steal all the stuff.
they like acknowledge it or whatever. Because like
Yeah, right.
when you're playing RPGs, you don't want to miss out on stuff. Because like part of being good is like having all this stuff, right? And then never using it because you don't want to waste it. What am I doing here?
Yeah. Tricky situation. You got it.
I think I can just go around here. Be faster.
That's about
Oh, so I can like level up. I don't know what I picked though. What's this? Vigor while out of combat, vitality, the ability to throw daggers. I honestly.
Man, that web wiggling like jello.
I think it's supposed to be like synapses or something. This is kind of cool when you do that, but not, you know. It's not. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. The second point of it is you can shoot it back at the person who shot you. Magic. Alright, that's what I want to do. I think the real, like, challenge run is... Oh, you can't until you... Okay. So, but I think this... Can I, like, how do you...
You have one talent.
Can I, like, not level up right now? I think...
Well, you only have one talent, right?
I think what I need to do is get this and then this or something.
Yeah.
One talent. Witcher training path, lock path, lock. Okay, so how do you? Whatever. I think the one in the center gives you an extra block of magic or something, or the one at the top right does, or something like that.
Okay.
Ah, man.
Get him. Nice. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
I get the. Ooh, oh.
Oh man, that's hard to even watch. Just like goes straight at the ground.
Oh, what? You can knock people off, so
Okay.
that's what I was going for.
Yeah, almost. Whee!
Man, it's been forever since I played this. Get out of there.
Man, your swings are so fancy.
What? That counts? It's so far.
I don't know, man. I guess you just hit him in the right spot.
What? Oh, Jesus. I was clicking to hit, not to pick up stuff.
Well, everything is click, so that's kind of how that works.
Jesus. Alright, can I save? Do I have to hang out for a bit? Then, because if you... So there's a couple situations where it's bad to just run straight through and go to the next fight.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of them because the next fight is like mega hard depending on what you want to choose.
Okay.
So right click is power attacks. You can kind of get by without ever using power attacks, unlike the first game when there's like some enemies that are like weak to power attacks or something. I think this game has like one enemy that's like that, the golem, but you might never see the golem if you do a different route or whatever. Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. It's just you and me, chat. It's quite fashionable, isn't it? Although it looks like the book would just be kind of flopping around. Because there's no, like, buckle keeping the book closed on his belt. So wouldn't it just be constantly, like, opening and closing as he's walking around? Certainly not a stealth choice, I would say. But, I like the idea of, like, tomes and, mages having, like, you know, the books on their belts. That sounds like a cool idea on paper. Just not sure if I would design it in that way. But I like it. Yes. Very cool. How's Chad doing? I dare not play the game in Adam's absence. I'm sure I will mess something up. My god, that is a blaring sun. Quite epic. That's a desktop wallpaper right there. Though I'm sure we could do better, right? Look at the pretty mountains. Hell yeah. Are you ready to kill all your enemies, Adam?
Yeah. Looking at the sky.
Just making some sick desktop wallpapers. Looking at mountains and blaring sun.
Slap. Oh, I still can't see it. Rip.
Man, after all that idle time.
Yep.
Ah, there we go.
So that's like an important way to cheat if you're, you know, gonna not get mad, is doing that. Honestly, because
kill all the birds.
because like, can I save here? Cool. Because this fight is pretty nuts, depending on how you do the dialogue.
Okay.
Famed Geralt of Rivia.
Well, you-
Fallen low, Witcher.
You
Word
are
has
the
been
dialogue.
best swordsman in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword.
I mean, you can always try again.
Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
This is between us.
Let's see if they fix this.
So be it. Stand back, men.
I don't think they're gonna stand back. I think we're gonna have a fucking problem.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stand back,
Whoa!
I especially like the one of Renfrey and her robes. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That's my favorite short story.
That dream will
Ah.
not have it.
It's like Lesser Evils or something like that. That's when.
but yeah, it doesn't look like they stood back. Okay, there we go. They're walking.
No, it's working now, but it used to not.
They're like just casually gonna watch. Man, I imagine that someone who plays this game over and over again a lot to win will get really, really sick really fast of hearing "Kill the Witcher" over and over again.
Plow the lilies! They're not knights, they're traitors!
This game is real ahead of its time graphically if you've seen the Digital Foundry video. That's what the other Adam says.
Did I kill him?
Damn, dude.
Oh, I did. Shit. Stabbed straight through plate mail.
Naturally.
Guy should have
Just
been wearing
like
a
Lord
t-shirt.
of the Rings.
Guy should have been wearing a t-shirt if I was going to stab straight through it. So basically, what I've done is rob myself of experience by fighting him one-on-one. But fighting all of them at once, which is how you used to have to do it, was really hard.
I see.
Wants to slay. But the king wants to slay. He 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 wants to sl
You can convince him.
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
What ultimately happened to the dragon?
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Yeah, sounds like a dragon.
Where?
In the general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
Arian Lavalette has surrendered the
She got a cute outfit.
Open the gate.
Does.
Arian lives.
It's pretty
Open
popular
now.
with
Kneel before your king, and I shall show you
pretty popular with
mercy.
cosplayers, I think.
Looks like we're
Yeah.
stuck.
She's got a good like
My magic's no good here.
positioning and
The main
posture with
force
like her
down
hip
those mountains is
swayed to the one side. She looks sassy.
The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
They really are special forces. They're like, clear.
Honor the Baron!
Go, go, go.
You really had to kill him.
Whoa.
Those are the blue stripes, I think. That's the outfit that you were wearing. Vernon Roach.
No other way sometimes. Sire,
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
there's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are.
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly.
Right.
Protect the king!
Dragon 10. Man, I prefer dragons in fantasy when they're actually a threat.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoarding!
How many times I've heard him say to the hoardings,
Run for the hoarding! Get my legs under a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon. I can't believe
Yeah, like in High Guardian Spice, which I just finished my reviewing of today.
not that
Finished
simple.
reviewing the very last
fucking
episode. But yeah, in High Guardian Spice, the main female characters kill 2 dragons by accident. Whoopsie-daisy. Didn't mean to.
Dragon! Take cover!
oh man, it sounds like torture having to review those kind of things.
King! Run for the hoarding!
To the hoardings!
Crossbow right now.
It's a dragon. I can't believe it.
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple.
Before the fruit turns my army to cinder!
Witcher, how do you fight something like that?
You don't. You run.
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
And these guys are just like waiting for you.
Dragon! Take cover!
It's like, I know there's a dragon here, but I really want to kill somebody. So I'll wait.
Collusion. Okay. Oh shit.
At the gate! At them!
Get out of there.
Skeletal Dragon. I'm okay. That was so brutal.
What a disaster.
Yeah, this does look like a bit of a cluster that we've built up here.
Back up. I'll open the gate.
Yeah, that's one way to open it.
Quickly.
But the loot.
I can't hold this for long. Call the Arbalest.
Call the Arbalest?
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Guys, you gotta run faster.
Yeah, really. Man, he's nasty looking.
Yeah. I prefer a dragon with more like claws than just the two in the front, but it's better
Right.
than just having no front arms at all.
Right, the chicken.
Yeah, like wyverns.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
You were at
Only one option.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Day of the assault. Afternoon.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task. Finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week
Aw
to get
shit,
it
secret
back.
passage.
Axes, sire.
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest.
Man, if I were constructing my own house, that would definitely be something on my list of things to have. Just like a secret passage somewhere.
You've some work to do, Commander.
I went to a mansion
Yes, sir.
up.
Silas,
Like
you look
a-
to this door. Fen, come with me.
It's like the
Witcher.
first
Your Grace.
celebrity like
I've a mission for
millionaire,
you.
like
One
Hollywood.
suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered. At times losing both his self-control and his subject.
And
You must try to
he
find this other
built
passage
himself
on
like
your
this
own.
giant wooden mansion that you now do like tours of. Or whatever. I don't remember what his name was, but he had a secret passage. He had a couple secret passages and like different secret things.
I don't know if I'm convinced that the rebels won't hurt the children, but
Maybe Roach will get something out of this priest. It's a relatively large town. I could use a hint.
I'm counting on it. But time is of the essence. Please explore the area.
yeah, I was watching this one YouTuber house tour thing, and one of the girls had like a secret passage built into her house, but she was showing it to everyone, so kind of ruins the point if it's not a secret passage.
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. If you just like sit here, they like never stop chopping.
Yeah.
Also, this guy's edge alignment is like way fucked. He's like
It's
just,
like,
he's like slapping the. That was almost.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're all just like slapping the.
Yeah, right.
Let's do that save, and then find a way inside the temple. Oh, okay. So I have to explore the town or whatever.
Yeah, secret passage.
I think it's in the well. There's a bunch of like little quests to do here.
Oh, cool.
There's a bunch of people.
Kill the chicken.
Would you release us, soldier, sir?
Somebody knows it.
We're
Trouble
innocent.
lighter around here,
The
Witcher.
king will decide your
Restricted
fate.
military area.
What do we got? Stuff.
Nice.
Stealing people's stuff. Hell yeah. All right, you can hit Z. That will show you the loot.
Right.
Which is going to be important because I think the secret.
Now, horse, son,
Secret passage is gonna be revealed that
treason,
way.
my lord. We're simple folk and know nothing of politics.
It's a nice plate collection that guy added.
So you can see the pick up containers.
Gotcha.
Can also just run around until it shows you, but you know.
Yeah. Really? You can just like click a bunch of times while running.
Oh, okay. So so I'm supposed to go through there, I guess. But before I get lost, let me check all the doors.
Naturally.
Loot all of the stuff.
You gotta get all the things. So satisfying.
See, this is torture because the books you can, but you can't.
Yeah.
There's the things. I need to know clip to get it. 0 out of 10, not even playable. Imagine if the fire just fucking killed me. Rusty, well-balanced dagger. Nice. Okay, so if I had the dagger throwing thing, I could...
So what's the main reason why The Witcher 2 is your favorite?
The combat and how they balanced, like, leveling up and stuff. The fights felt pretty satisfying, and you know, the story is just a little stronger, but not that the third one is weak. It just...
You just like it more.
It's, I think the main thing is how there's just too much to do in the third game, and you're playing as a character that really doesn't work being, like, super high level.
Okay.
Like, he's just not supposed to be that powerful. Oh, shit. No.
Whoops.
Definitely not who I'm trying to hit. Okay. See, I like this amount of damage. Like, you get hit once, and it's like, fine. But then you can't hit it like twice and be okay. Obviously, you're gonna level up a little more, and stuff is gonna get a lot harder, so it feels more reasonable. You should get hit a little more, but generally, I think this is how, like, challenging a thing should be. Dark Souls is kind of like you get hit once and you have this big pressure to, like, heal or whatever, and it's not. And it, like, cause then you have to completely take yourself out of the fight. You lout? You're calling me a lout?
Man, you gotta borrow this guy's disc book. He's got the sickest burns.
Oh shit. That wasn't good. I'm having a little bit of trouble, like, seeing these people.
Yeah, fair.
Just, I don't know, something about the green and the dark and fire and whatever. My eyes are just a little tired. You got loot? Loot abound?
Fuck you.
It'll be better this way. Bob,
What the hell's going on here?
not your concern.
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent. They're with the lavalettes. Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again. Treason spreads like the plague. No one will leave here alive. And you, stay out of this.
They're trying to burn the building down with the people inside.
That's not good.
Stand by while you murder innocents.
So, what'll you do?
Kill you.
Kill you.
Good.
Yeah.
I was not after your blood. I have witnesses.
Oh, Jesus.
Aw, whiff.
Come on, okay. Come get it, pussy.
These guys are just watching. Will they try to attack you?
And they're just watching.
No. They're just enjoying the fight, popping some popcorn in their
Unlock the
mouth.
door. I'll report this.
Yeah.
What's up, Bayless Projects? It's going good.
Burn anything or
Adam's the one at the controls right now. I'm the backseat gamer for this one.
Yeah. Trisha played it before, but she...
I was not a fan of mouse and keyboard, which he insisted that I would use.
Well, you can... I don't know. You could use whatever other... Casool straps you want.
Casool.
But it would be a lot harder if you use controller, I would assume. There's a lot of like going behind people. So they unblock the door. Can I go in and let them out? Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Leave us be!
You're free.
Thank you, my lord.
Which you're in charge of dialogue. What do you want to say?
You want some cash? No, we can make our cash by gambling. Like a true, honest person.
But where?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's not my job, dude. I just stab people.
White leather jacket.
Nice. You're gonna be super styling.
How do I know that it's the well already? Balderdash.
Maybe the hen told you. The hens know all.
I didn't even like do the thing. It's like, yeah, I gotta get those mushrooms.
Yeah, of course.
So many alchemy ingredients.
Right. Not gonna lie, watching you move quickly around in a small room, a little bit nauseous. Just a little bit, but I can handle.
God help us!
Come on, man.
Yeah, like, really?
Wait, where was that?
Over there.
Time to pay your war tax.
She didn't even have any loot to drop. Come on.
These people are unarmed. This is not your concern. Get lost.
Oh, which one do you want me to pick? This will level up different tactics of persuasion. This is mind control. This is intimidation. This is
Well, then
persuasion.
what do you want for the...
It doesn't matter. You're completely in charge of making the role-playing.
No, if you want to play a certain way, I want to know how you want to play.
No. This is all up to you because you'll... Like, whichever one of these options you like, you'll be able to use that kind of option more later. So if you want to be a scary Geralt, you can do intimidation. If you want to be... mind control-y Geralt, you can do the top one, or if you want to be more persuade-y Geralt. This is literally like leveling up the stuff that you're going to use.
I guess persuading.
The dragon's about to burn down this town, lock, stock, and barrel.
Perfect. We'll just stuff those Lavalette lackeys with tar and sulphur and feed them to the beast. Listen, creep. Stop meddling in other people's business. We're not dragging them anywhere. We'll
Time
do
to
it
kill.
right here. Right now.
Oh! No. Boo.
Save scummin'.
They've got the hacks.
Time to pay your war tax.
These people...
So, I don't know. One of these, I guess, works.
Get out now?
Get out of here now, or you'll leave when I feed your corpses to the stray dogs.
This one's got murder in his eyes. Let's go. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Which one?
Take care of yourselves.
Be careful. You may not be so lucky next time. Find a place to hide.
I need more people alive so that I can gamble with them.
with others like that.
Good luck.
Nice hat, dude. Alchemy, alchemy. I don't want you to look at me.
Don't mind me just looting the entire city while saving
The
people.
best part of the game, looting. And the most interesting to watch.
I think looting the city is fair.
This fair game?
Yeah.
You don't feel cheaty?
No, I don't. I think like it's fair for an attacking army to loot the city because the whole city works on the siege.
Yeah.
Like everyone has all their resources pressed into like working to like carry buckets and stuff to put out fires and everything. So then you spend so many resources to take a town. Yeah, obviously like brutalizing the people in the town is not quite fair. Well, you can make an argument for like pressing them into labor or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean...
I would say that the psycho shit is probably not cool. But
yeah.
As far as like people's property, it's kind of... Because you're taking the walls of the town, and then you need the town itself to like provide food and like for it to function as walls, so...
Yeah.
I think I've already checked this.
I think you have to. Oh, wait.
But I haven't.
Ooh.
Good thing I'm so neurotic. Getting all the loot. And then never wanting to spend any of the loot because I'm like, well, I should just like...
Well, I guess if you have something that really pisses you off, you'll have all the loot to spend it on.
Yeah, I'll probably just like... spend it all on fashion, you know.
Fashion Witcher.
Oh, locked, okay. Why is it lit up then?
Well, it's just letting you know that there is a door there, in fact.
So, this is what you... Like, if you go the right way, you would miss out on all that stuff. Okay. But I think the correct way to go is actually down this well. Although, I don't know. Did I go in here? Okay.
And down we go.
Now we do the Witcher business.
Ooh, very pretty.
Okay.
Although, I can't imagine you'll get much water out of this.
Yes. Is there anything I'm missing? Okay. Fair enough.
The door does not open from this side. Ew.
Travelers.
Fishman time.
Please.
Take that.
I didn't even know he was gonna jump. What else we got? Just him? Yeah. Got any stuff? Essence of Drowner. Sick. Oh, it's a place of power.
The best loot.
Okay, so that's like bonus regeneration or whatever. They don't respawn like they do in the third game because this game is a little more linear. So stuff doesn't have that kind of consideration.
Hmm. Boom.
That physics engine?
Yeah, it's very floaty, huh?
Yeah. But like someone in chat said, this game does look super beautiful like for the time. And even like now. Oh, the longsword they give you by default has bleeding. I didn't know that.
Oh, nice.
So I can boost my damage by like 10 to 14. I guess I'll do that because I don't really enjoy the bleeding.
Look at that, we got 2 atoms in chat. Makes a total of
Hey.
3 atoms. I'm outnumbered.
It's a good name. What's this? Oh, the blue stripes is like just heliotrope sign duration? What the fuck is heliotrope? Damage bonus on signs +1. Wow. Oh yeah, Mage's Trousers. That was like the really good thing from the first game, wasn't it? They give you like the good stuff from the first game without importing a save. It's interesting.
They want you to. They want to start off on a good foot.
Yeah, it's not like crazy, you know, because like some of the stuff in the end of the first game was really powerful, but that they give you like the mid game stuff in the first game that like you held on to forever that you remember. Because I never finished the first game. I got kind of far and I was just like, man, why do I care about any of this like conflict? This is so. The writing lost me a little bit, I think. I didn't really like the first game that much. I put in my hours, but you know.
Put in the time.
Yeah.
Alright, so are we going forward?
Oh.
Ah! Scared me too.
Fucking plank. You see the I don't know if you could see what was going on because I was moving the mouse a little bit, but I shot a shockwave, but it just didn't.
Right.
Didn't do. I don't know when the last time I saved was.
Well, before all of your neurotic looting, I guess.
Should I lower the sensitivity so you don't get nauseous?
I mean, you know, whatever.
Because I want to win.
Yeah, you want to win. That's exactly
can I get
the reasoning.
Can I get the?
Ooh, nice butt.
No? Really? I'm gonna lock my fucking camera on me for 2 years and then kill me.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And then like reverse jump at me like a Mario speedrunner. Oh. I don't know if I got that the first time.
Alright.
Yeah, there's like a big cooldown on the amulet. Yeah, a lot of people... Okay, so if you block, it used to absorb 100% of the damage, and then the cost of that would be one of the bars of stamina.
Makes sense.
But then people were like, well, how come I can't block? And it was because they didn't have any stamina, so they didn't have the resource to block with. But they were like, but I want to block anyway. So then they just changed it so you could block whenever you wanted, but it doesn't do anything. So thanks guys. That's really cool. Yeah. They shouldn't have bent. Just be like, listen, if you're bad, just turn it on easy and don't bother me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the same thing with Dark Souls games. They're like, it has to be easier, otherwise it's not good.
Yeah.
It's like...
Oh god, double tap to dodge? Absolutely not. Gameplay?
Control
options?
No, you're stuck.
Oh god, don't do this to me. Wait, control options, is there no, like...
Yeah, I mean, it says, like, keyboard, right? But...
Difficult? Quick What an old school, like, PC game, like, thing to have the combat log in the corner. Like, I wonder how many people actually, like, make any use of that.
Oh, nice eye.
Oh, not a nice eye for that guy. I didn't see him until
Man, he did not fight back at all.
Yeah, I was kind of like...
He just wanted to die.
I was kind of like thinking, like, why would I ever stop attacking if you're not going to stop me? Yeah.
That can be said about life.
Cobra Kai. Yeah, we started watching some Cobra Kai, and it's actually pretty decent. I think if you hate the whole like modern trend of making really bad TV shows or bad everything, really, you will be pleasantly. Oh, gee, fuck! What?
Oh, dude! Did you save?
I don't know. But I saw that coming. I just got killed after seeing it coming. So because I turned that direction because like, oh, there's probably a guy around the corner. But then I died because I'm bad. Like, there's no. Yeah, you gotta quick save more. Or you're gonna end up getting frustrated. Is like the pro tip for like any game. But
yeah, fair point.
You know, Dark Souls is more frustrating because you can't ever quick save. So it's like.
I don't mind Dark Souls so much. Oh, man. Once again, showing off the butt.
Oh, come on, man.
Brutality.
Okay.
Yeah, Cobra Kai is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. It has, like, some of the, like...
There's, like, some things to criticize about it, but,
Yeah. It does have some of the tropes that, like, of, like, modern, like, TV show making, right?
Yeah, I feel like whenever... people these days make shows that involve high schoolers or like modern day bullying, it's always a little bit off. Like it's partially because they still have the thing where like nerds are the ones who are at the bottom of the food chain, even though like, you know, culture these days is very much approving of like comic books and nerd culture, like D&D and stuff. People are like demanding be let in to that type of stuff.
Yeah, you still have, I don't know, it's weird because you still definitely have certain people that are like not very socially skilled and not very nice, and like I remember there was a girl who got, oh wow, the sword is impaled into the thing. I didn't see that last time. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's nice little touch.
I went to high school. Well, I went to like, you know, middle school, high school, right, with like big same group of people, right? And there was a girl who was like, her parents put a lot of pressure on her to get good grades, is my understanding. And it was so much pressure that she had like thinning hair. She was like kind of like balding and stuff. And she was very like nasty. And maybe she got that way because people bullied her, right?
Right.
But
man,
I turned around, that's why.
Yeah.
Bonus damage from the back. Yeah, I earned that. I can't call bullshit on that. I'll call bullshit when it's bullshit, but that was, I earned that. I just turned and
I'll take my lumps.
I turned and didn't dodge because I'm not used to like enemies that can close distance, and I just got fucked up.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And now I'm lost.
Tell me more about her.
Yeah, so she dropped like all of her books, right? Like outside, because she was like trying to get to class because like teachers like putting pressure on her to get to class on time, right? Like they do, you know. But that's another thing with this game. If you load, it takes off the buff. Like the buff doesn't stay when you load. So like your first, I think that's true. I could be wrong. I could be incorrect, but I think that's true. That the buffs don't stay through saves. Anyway, she was like hurrying to class, and she's like very tiny, right? And she carries all of her books because she doesn't want to forget a book or whatever. But I don't know what her like strategy was, but if you're too tiny to carry all of your books, you really can't.
Nice.
Yeah. You really like. You're not gonna get. Like, you don't move the same speed regardless of your like equipment load like you do in a video game. Like in real life, you're just gonna walk slower. It's less noticeable if you like physically like run, you know. But she's not running places, right? So anyway, she's like trying to get where she's going. And she like trips and just drops all of her books, and like she's got like this big binder that's like tearing, right? Because she's just like stuffing it full of every single paper because she's like paranoid to like throw out a paper.
Well, I can relate to that.
Oh, there he is, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
That's why I like art, is you can be like really turbo aggressive. Although honestly, if I had gotten killed by just getting hit in the back, I would have deserved it again because I just didn't look. Use what? Oh.
Oh, the torches. Yeah.
Anyway, she dropped all of her books. Big thump, and like I think I was with Connor, and he was like, "Phew!" When he heard the binder just like hit the ground, and be like,
right.
It was outside, right? So at my school, you could cut outside. It was like you were allowed to just take a shortcut outside. And then I think security or some whatever reason they stopped letting that happen because we got like a teacher that came from, or a principal that came from like Newark or something. It was like,
you can't do that.
I was like worried about kids like
cutting school.
Yeah, but that's like such a like I don't know, for my town that's such a ridiculous thing to do. That would be so bizarre if a kid like cut school.
Yeah, it's just like them being paranoid type thing.
Yeah, there weren't kids like that. There were like bad kids, but it wasn't like that. I think like maybe, you know, by the time I was in high school, I think more like different kinds of people were like moving into towns, you know, getting more affordable or whatever. But yeah, it was just, that would have been a weird thing to do.
Right.
Ghosts Okay.
So, unfortunately, her books are on the ground now.
Yes. So anyway, I was like, hey, let me, can I help you? I didn't want to touch someone's stuff without like their permission or anything.
Of course.
But I was like kneeling down. I was like, oh, can I help you get this stuff? And
she snapped at you.
No, she looked up and hissed.
Ah.
Yes. She looked up and went, no, yeah, that's not a joke. Like she hissed, right? And I think like if you get mad enough, you're not going to make a whole lot of sense all the time, right? And so it's not crazy that like it's like just her.
She just didn't know how to speak English, so she got her point across another way.
Yeah, it's not like that crazy that someone would maybe act like that, you know? Like, oh shit, what are you guys doing here? Like plugging hooky in here.
Yeah, I could see a quote-unquote quirky girl doing that. But that would certainly, if you don't know the girl, that will certainly make her look like a crazy person that you don't want to be around.
Yeah, I mean, and she was like mega mad, right? Because she like took this like attitude, I guess, of like everybody is like secretly making fun of her.
Yes, a lot of people get into that mindset too.
And yeah, I don't know if that helps or.
In reality, most people don't give a shit about you. Most people got their own things to worry about. Not everyone's gonna be talking about you.
Yeah.
There's a whole other world out there.
Yeah, and like bullying sucks, you know. And I'm sure that girl got like bullied. I think because I mean you like look at her and it's like such a ridiculous like situation, right? She's like going bald and she's
right.
You know, she's like 10. She's like 10 years old and already like losing her hair and she's a girl. It's like, you know, balding is like I think pretty embarrassing for girls to go through, especially like in middle school. And her hair is like thinning to the point where like, you know, you can like see her scalp like way back.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's like genetic. Like I saw her mom one time and she looks very similar, but her mom has like no like hair dye or anything. It's like natural hair. And her hair is like silver like hers, but so like I don't know if I think she was supposed to be blonde, but really she had like gray hair.
Oh.
Maybe like she was supposed to be like platinum blonde or something, but you know.
Whitening hair, I guess.
Yeah. It's like you know like platinum blonde where it's like really
right.
light.
It's really really light.
But in her case, it's not platinum blonde. It's gray hair. Like she's gone gray with the stress.
Mm-hmm.
So her mom wants her to get A's, so she gets an A- and she will cry. And I remember I like stopped by last day of school to say goodbye to like a English teacher or something. Good boy Adam over here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was bad. If I had bleed, I would have beat him.
All right.
Can we go down to one knee and fucking die here? Power attacks.
Nice.
Alright, so the next part is like the really difficult part that Darkside Phil has like this like 2 hour section of his like everyone was like it got shared online or something. There's some guy named Darkside Phil and he's
yeah. I've heard of the Darkside Phil.
So he had like a real problem with this section. He's like, it's impossible. Why is it? You know, he has this like voice and it's like, you know,
just voice getting higher and higher.
And then like that was back in the days of reaction videos or like response videos. So someone made a response video where they were completely naked and there's a ladle you can pick up in the camp. I guess I missed it. I don't know. But you can he beats him with the ladle. It does like 1 damage. He does the whole section. And then he does it again with no spells. He does all these challenge runs just to like prove that it's
power move.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah. And then playing like the Curb Your Enthusiasm stuff or whatever.
Bum, 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 bum. That's such great meme music. It's a shame that like everyone who uses it just gets super copyrighted.
Yeah.
You gotta find new copyright-free meme music.
Fucking got him. I wish they tracked more. Like if you're hitting someone on the ground, I kind of wish it would like really beat them up on the ground.
Yeah.
Because when you get that power attack and it's like that, but they're on the ground, and you're like, ah, come on. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is like try to see if I can spend my skill points.
Huh.
Guys, I'm challenged. I'm a video game journalist. I need help. How do you spend your skill points?
Okay, let me look up a walkthrough.
Don't look up a walkthrough. Get out of God. Abuse. Domestic abuse.
Abuse. How do I spend skill points? Oh, this is the original.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So on easier difficulties, you can just click the thing, but on the first time I played it was yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
So
that's fine.
Can you meditate at this point in the game? Oh, you can. Okay. Well, let me save in case like I meditate and then they're like, everyone's dead. Triss is trans.
How could you?
Action can. Okay, so you have to wait until after the battle to spend your skill points if you are playing on dark. Cool note. Okay.
All right. Well, now we know.
This is the really hard section.
Ooh, fancy floors.
Oh man.
Oh my God, this guy has horns. Stay away from him.
I know, it's like
He'll
Teutonic.
fuck you up.
I want to get a t-shirt that has that, by the way. Oh, that counts as a hit? Come on, man. It's not fair. How are we going to do this? Oh, shit. I meant to go for the shield guy.
Be careful.
What?
Just be careful. I don't know. The guy was like swinging at you. It made me nervous.
Okay. Oh, but
he wasn't laying down.
I don't know. I just want to do it again.
Yeah.
It feels bad. I didn't mean to cheat. It's not cheating. It's just like I don't know. It makes it too easy. I think if you get
I get it.
If you get the big guy on a insta kill, it's like I don't know.
It's like
I can't pretend to be good at this game and do that. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was gonna be a good idea. The shield guy is real fucking tough. Oh.
Yeah. Toughest boss has a shield.
Oh no. Bad.
Ah!
Oh, I'm trying to go for this guy.
Good pace, good pace.
Ooh. That was a little too like. That was some greed right there. I'm just gonna go for the far left guy. Is that?
Oh man. You got to be careful.
I'm just gonna go for straight far left guy.
Might as well kill him quick here.
That was not.
Alright.
Not who I was going for, but
Looking snazzy.
just fucking send me back. Terrible.
We're gonna get this right.
That roll thing makes me so anxious. Who did I even...
Was that the shield guy?
I guess. Well, I wasn't aiming. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I'll take
Yeah, I
it.
mean, fuck the shield guy.
No, no. I want to go for.
I know. You need less distractions. Nice.
Alright, you and me, buddy.
The best possible option. One-on-one fight with this guy.
I'll take it.
There we go.
Okay.
Could have used a little more finesse with that finisher.
Yeah.
So.
He uses my favorite spell, at least. Blast them with the fire.
Would you like to finish your story?
What was the story?
Let me see. You left off on, like, you were
Oh, right.
going to
Yeah,
visit
okay.
your
So
English teacher.
Yeah, I went to visit my English teacher at the end of, like, I don't know, what was it, 8th grade or something? So that's moving into high school. And she was looking at her grade book, right? And I was just, like, standing there silently. I didn't want to, like, you know, the shy kid, right? So I didn't want to just be like, excuse me. So I just, like, stood there until she, like, noticed me. And then I eventually threw out an but she was looking at Heather Sweeney's grade, right? Mm-hmm. And it said like A-, and she
Unacceptable.
she just hit, it was an A- or a B or something like that overall, and she hit delete, and then she just typed A+ or something like that into the grade slot, and I was like, and she jumped. She got like really scared. So I think she was just
changing the grade.
She was just changing the grade because she got so upset and she felt bad. Because if she got an A-, she would go to the teacher and want to be walked through the test and be told what the... Oh, I just told her. I said her full name. Oh, I don't care. Not like it matters.
But yeah, so even the teacher's like pitying her at that point.
Yeah, she would cry if she got an A-, and she'd be asking the teacher, like tears in her eyes, to go over the answers with her, and the teacher's always like, "It's fine, it's just an A-." And I don't know. I remember one teacher was like, "Your mother is like concerned or something like that," or like it's you hear stuff. Not everyone's like a Fort Knox, right?
Right, of course.
So
man, that's brutal.
Yeah, so like she would cry if she got an A-. You wanna help me? Oh man, I really have to click fast. Teamwork.
Yeah. Got him.
Just high-fiving yourself.
They don't know that.
That's right. It was a nice high five, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, not that like, whatever. But she was not very intelligent. She just like was really, really stressed about like memorizing stuff. I remember we had like an assignment in like AP Euro where we had to like just like conjecture or like talk about events and like discuss it. And I was like, well, why do you think like, it was like we were just supposed to discuss like the correlation between different events. And I was like, well, why do you think that this event happened? You think it was like a play for... you think it was in response to like, this Spain or whatever? And like, we're like talking about whatever. And she's like, it doesn't say that anywhere in the book. She's like mad and she's like flipping through the book and she can't like think on her own. Like she can't like conjecture.
Right. Memorization is not the same as like critical thinking and intelligence in overall.
Yeah. Like in speaking to her the few times that I did, she was not very intelligent. She couldn't really think about stuff like at all, like out of the box, like even slightly. Anything that wasn't like she could only like recite stuff basically. And
and I imagine that also like plays off of the stress of getting the answer right.
Yeah, and she graduated with like a 5 something or a 6 something in her GPA, where the max is like 4.0, but she just did every AP class or whatever, so it's like above the...
Right. That is...
Oh, you have to meditate to level up someone.
Yeah, someone...
Thank you.
They wrote it in after you already realized.
Okay.
Yeah, chat always wants to help you
You
out.
have just become the most
Good guy,
tight-knit
chat. Thanks,
Witcher
chat.
in the world.
The most powerful
And
thing in the world is crowdsource.
Remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
see,
My
Vernon?
fellow Adam's got my back.
Geralt.
We got Adam, just straight Adam, and then we got Adam.
Where often does this go? I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
I want to say Bartholomew, but that's not what it says. It doesn't stop me
Bloody
though.
elves.
Bartolome.
Tend to them later.
Bartholomew.
The monastery awaits.
Anyway, yeah, this game is sick. That's my favorite part, I think. Maybe. Oh, no, it's not my favorite part. That's one of my favorite parts is that fight.
Or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The solo. What happened?
Well, did you want to end on that positive note? Or you want to keep going?
Oh, yeah. Well, might as well finish the prologue, little tutorial section.
Sure.
Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales.
Ooh,
First
fancy.
Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie. Where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boosie and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
Nice.
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
Axie Hex failed?
Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Oh, okay. Slap.
Fucking. Oh, that wasn't a slap.
Holy man unharmed.
That was a
no
straight up
goodness.
punch to the gut.
A win-win situation, if ever I've seen one.
And he says slap too.
Yeah.
I've seen a soft color ride.
Some miscommunication between the animators.
Stinking murderer. I remember Blaviken.
So Blaviken is the story is the town from the Lesser Evil story, and it's where he earns the title the Butcher of Blaviken. So basically, he's I don't know, whatever. I don't need to summarize it. It's just he does a fight in a marketplace. And,
I gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty little area, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Blaviken. Is a prostitute? Hortensia? Who is Hortensia? Is she just a whore?
Hortensia. She's a very
Martin?
tense whore.
Got Martin.
But why?
Cambiala? Cambiala?
Restore, I shall restore.
The king shall rejoice in thy strength, O God.
Okay.
Great is his joy in thy victory.
Claudia?
Greetings.
Probably some Eastern European name. Gervant? Oh, Miles?
But why?
Dunn?
Why? But why?
The king shall rejoice in thy
Why?
Welcome!
Great is his joy in thy victory.
Wee! Wee!
Alright,
can
where
I-
are you? What are you supposed to do?
I'm supposed to go somewhere? Oh, find Foltest children in the solar.
Ah. That would make sense, yes, since we were
I
just
think
talking
everything is going to be locked, and I just have to go where I'm supposed to go. But that doesn't stop me from hungering for loot. I thirst for the pickups. My posture, I think, is as bad as it could possibly. See, I like how they this pop up comes up in the tutorial things like today the dragon's attacks. But it's like, huh?
Is White Dragon.
What dragon?
Oh boy, here we go.
You want to play the quick time event?
No, I'm not quick.
Oh fuck! Did I just die?
Man,
Oh, no, I
what
got
was
it.
that one Spider-Man game where they had the really funny failures
Oh fuck! That's
for the
so
quick time
bullshit.
events?
Oh, I don't know. It's the one that has Venom in it.
Yeah. This is like a really slow Sonic the Hedgehog game. Just like running towards the screen while a monster comes after you.
Oh shit!
Ah! Nice.
Yeah, I can totally see how they went wrong in Cyberpunk 2077. Just like, because that whole segment could have just been a cutscene and saved so much development time, but they're like, no, we're gonna have you run away like in Sonic.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3. Yeah, that's the game.
I don't know if it's called Spider-Man 3, the game. It's, you know, it's pretty cool because they have all the Venom versions of like Wolverine and stuff like that.
That's good.
Not obviously, it's not as good of a game like overall as you know.
You're right.
Excuse me, Fault Test. I'm just burglarizing the.
I just need loot. Sorry.
I also don't know what a solar is, and I feel like I should.
Yeah, you should. Mr. Fantasy Man. You don't know where solar is? Psh. Come on, man.
I probably looked it up at the time when I played the game, but I do not know. Obviously, the assumption is it probably just like a room with a lot of light in it.
Yeah, of course.
Sun,
solar.
Oh, let me walk and chat. Yeah. This is a good cutscene day.
Oh, look at my tights. Little fairy shoes.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
It's a nice little staff with the candles
So I
on.
don't think it's weird that he has spiked knuckles on his gauntlets.
I think it's weird. But I guess, man, he really doesn't want anyone to fuck with him. It's like, if you dare.
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
Aw.
Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute.
Are you sure?
Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now.
And remember, if you ever fuck up, you're gonna be punished too.
No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Boosie, more like pussy.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Yeah, man, he really went from like nervous to
Help
just
your brother.
all out bawling, didn't he? That chin is super intimidating.
On the monk?
Yeah.
I love the description of that character. A mountain of meat. That's how they describe
Sire,
him.
let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Man, long load screen.
looks so strange. Looks like claymation.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, go bleed somewhere else. I gotta kick this guy's ass. Alright. That is, in fact, a mountain of meat. Yeah. I can see why you would describe him like that.
That's how they describe him in the game. Man, I want to get those arms.
That's their arms to want to achieve, huh?
Yeah. I'll keep the hair, but definitely gonna go for those arms. That's the physique I want to shoot for. Being a mountain of meat. Ugh. When I get traps that big.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
Alright.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
Fair point.
Oh, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Casino will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local
Oh man, the poor.
Is Triss participating?
The poor drinkers.
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maribel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins. So yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim
I don't know. He left like his
frock, though.
staff of candle and shroud.
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
Yeah.
A mountain of meat.
Mountain of meat.
Such a good contrast to Geralt. You fight him several times as like your rival, and he's like, you know, really tough.
Right.
I can't wait to fight him again. That was so fucking cool.
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael out to escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commander. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it.
Vess,
Reminds me that I'm hungry.
I'm kind of hungry too.
Bring us food and
Yeah,
drink.
you need to eat.
Yeah, we'll eat and watch some more Cobra Kai. Yeah. To conclude my review, it's like pretty decent. I saw someone's assessment of it as being like balance is the theme of the show.
It seems to be.
Where like they make fun of a bunch of like social justice stuff, and then they also kind of like temper that opinion a little bit.
Thank you.
Right. Obviously, you know, extremism on any side will be bad for you.
They take a pretty decent like middle road.
It's like it's bad to be a pussy, and it's also bad to be like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fair.
Not that being like against SJW stuff makes you an asshole, but yeah. Like the I think the theme of the show is like there's a balance between the Mr. Miyagi lessons and the Cobra Kai lessons, you know, and they can both be right in the same situation.
Never heard
So.
of women
Yeah.
serving in the special forces.
Johnny, they really made Johnny such a great character in this show. He's so fun.
Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago.
Oui. That's what you get for not importing a save.
Rivia.
Here we go.
Population
Ooh.
1,200.
I love these flashbacks.
2D animation time.
253.
More like motion comic.
Yeah, that's not bad.
1268. A riot erupts.
It's still pretty fun.
The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd.
Ooh.
During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witch Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns.
Rob.
Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witch. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown. I remember Rivia. Yennefer. What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key.
Nice ass.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense if you're wearing like tights in a medieval world.
I sail upriver.
And then also, you
Have
know,
very defined buttocks.
most of her job is like hiking too.
Yeah.
It's like they kill. Their job primarily is killing elves. Like he's the elf murdering special forces.
I got you.
I like how a single key jingled somehow when he set it down. It's not a key chain, it's just a key. Sound guy.
Jingle, jingle.
Sound guy, 3D model guy, please talk.
Please communicate with each other.
Those seem like really easy to slip out of cuffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I assume
They
that
seem barely... Actually, are they even attached?
I don't know.
I don't think I saw a chain on them.
The chain would cause a lot of clipping and a lot of slowdown.
Yeah.
Everyone's man. Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would turn him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow.
They spoke a time.
Give me the dice. Alright. So,
Alright,
we
so
can
I
stop
guess
here.
we'll save and next time on
Oh,
Game
wait.
Fans.
You can't, like...
Oh, it won't let you save?
To provoke them, I think.
Guard.
Boo!
Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering?
What do you want to say?
Brave words.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Yeah, get over here so I can kick your ass. Nice. Solid.
Rip your guts out.
Oh, it's boxing time.
I forget how to do this shit. Is this how it was?
Strike first, strike hard. No mercy.
There is like a unarmed thing though, right? Or is that the third game maybe? Give me your stuff, dude.
Nice. Loot is the best part of beating people up.
Nice. Alright. Save here. Boom.
Baboom! Alright, guys. Thanks for joining us on our stream. Adam got to do a little blast from the past, replaying The Witcher 2. And I got to watch. And we all got to have fun.
Yeah. We should do...
We can play more if you want to stream more of Witcher 2.
Like tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I mean, we have so much time to do more streaming.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing more, but I also enjoy watching you and talking to chat.
Okay, well, we can play something that I take control of.
Yeah. Yeah, something you're good at.
Yeah.
It's so nice to play this game again. It's been like forever. I kind of feel like I should finish Witcher 3, but god damn. I mean, the main story's not bad. I don't know.
Is it like tedious?
No, it's as tedious as you make it, right? But because there's lots of side quests and stuff. But I feel like I'm cheating all the time in the third game, just because like you want to spend the points. They're like glowing and flashing in the corner of the screen. You're like, all right, I'll spend them. And then like you make yourself so strong, and then you're like, oh, I'm getting worse because now I'm not relying on skill. I'm relying on the new abilities. Like you can get Ard to a point where it's like as powerful as it was in the first game, which was like you could increase the radius instead of like a single target. It would be like a cone, and then you increase it to be 360. And then it's like kind of silly, and then it's like almost 100% chance of like stunning everybody, and then you just get free one-shot kills all the time. So it's like, yeah. The third game you get too strong, and then you feel like, man, I feel bad. I feel like I should have not leveled up at all or something. But at some point, like you do need to just increase your damage because it just gets very tedious. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But yeah. I should finish the third game at some point, but whatever. It's fun to play this game again. Also, it seems really easy coming back to it. Like, I don't know. I remember it being a little harder. Maybe I just kept the skill that I got, but yeah. I also remember being able to. I remember being better and having it be harder. Right, if that makes sense. I remember being able to get away with those cheeky like shockwave and then hit the guy on the other side thing. And I just kept on like locking onto the wrong guy when I was doing that. And I didn't used to have that problem, so I don't know. Maybe I just did a more extreme turn previously, but I never remember looking at the lock-on dot. I used to just remember going for it and getting it, so. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah, 'twas fun as usual. And I guess join us tomorrow. We'll do another stream. Maybe we'll stream some Dark Souls 3. I can stream the next boss that I'm on.
Sure.
Should be fun. See you guys then.